What is good with you people? LordTool in your motherfucking house like a boss as always, coming at you with some Battlefield 4 gameplay. And all bullshit aside, I apologize for not uploading this weekend if anybody was looking at me for any videos of me, because they were working on my phone line and it's all tied in with the internet, and I just didn't have it until Monday morning, so I wasn't able to do shit. But on another note, I did get to meet my favorite race car driver, actually one of my favorite, I guess you could say, rich people of the world, Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart, as my daughter would say. But anyways, yeah, man, it was a blast. I got 3 things autographed, and I really enjoyed it. And he really liked one of my one of the products that he signed of mine. It's a Kid Rock and Tony Stewart semi truck, race truck for NASCAR's, like what they load the trucks in. It's a little small scale of it. But anyways, yeah. So I had a real good time doing that, man. It was real fun. And I wish that I would have got better footage, man, but I was there for so many hours and I just couldn't record random shit and throw together a decent video. I guess I said my video editing skills isn't on the caliber where I can make something boring entertaining. So I gave you the best video I could. If you haven't seen it already, it is on my channel. It was the video right before this one. I'm not, like I said, I do this for a hobby. I'm not looking for any views. This is just something I do because I find it fun and I can get to say whatever I want without anybody arguing. Y'all already heard me say this shit before. Anyways, I do have a couple of things I wanted to talk about, though, other than Tony Stewart and meeting him, which was fucking awesome. I quit smoking cigarettes. I'd say about a month and going on 2 weeks, about a month and a half. I've been cigarette free completely, have not smoked any, but at the same time I'm not actually quitting the addiction. I'm just substituting it for vaporizers. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. They call them electronic cigarettes, but I don't like to call it that because it's not an electronic cigarette anymore. Once you get out of the cigarette look, I'm actually into what they would call a variable voltage mod. It hits better, it tastes better, makes everything better, so it makes it more fun to quit, I guess you say. I'm actually down from 18 milligrams of nicotine to 11, and my goal is to go down to 6 and then go to 0 and just quit vaping altogether and just sell or give away the products to whoever needs them. And I'm kind of proud of myself because me and my wife started at the same time, and I hate to say it, she's just doing terrible. She's buying cigarettes just as much as she usually does. But you know what? I look at it this way. You can't make somebody do what they want. Whether it's your spouse, your child, your mother, your father. It doesn't fucking matter. When someone wants to do something, they're going to do it. When they don't want to do it, they're not going to do it. Now, I take it back. You might do something that you don't want to, but 9 out of 10 times you're not going to give it your all. I really wanted to quit smoking. That was what I wanted to do, and that is what I did, and that's what I accomplished. Now, the feeling of accomplishment to me is more important than the feeling of having a cigarette in my hand. And that to me is what makes a person in life. And I really wish my wife would kind of get off of this, notion that I guess she's making it like almost a personal thing where it's like, well, I can smoke if I want to kind of thing, and my daughter is turning Sesame Street up louder, it sounds like. But anyways, so I wish she would be like, look, it's healthier, it's a better alternative for our future, it's guaranteed to give you a longer life other than the fact of accidents that happen. You know what, cigarettes doesn't matter. Let's not even talk about death, because death can come in any way, in any shape, in any time. Let's just speak about financially. It's cheaper. It don't stink. It's just better not to smoke. People are not like offish about you when you're vaping around them, but when you light a cigarette around them, they're kind of like, get the fuck away from me. And that kind of and the reason why I led into this from talking about Tony Stewart is because we did have to stand out in line for a long time, and my wife was wanting to hit cigarettes instead of a vaporizer. And I actually had a friend of mine with me too, and he was hitting cigarettes. He don't vape at all, I don't think. But anyways, so And I was just able to stand in line and do my own thing. And I never had an issue with having to smoke a cigarette. Before, it would almost ruin my motherfucking time trying to find a place to smoke a cigarette. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have something that has that much control over your life. There has to be a meeting ground that you have to look it in the face and say, you know what? I got more important things to fucking worry about than lighting up a cigarette and fucking smoking everybody out. And that's, that's just me, and that's just how I feel about that. Cigarettes is almost a nuisance now. And I'm not on this high horse because I quit smoking and all of a sudden Brad does not like cigarettes and he is better than every smoker. It has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with is reality, and the facts is cigarettes suck. They are the number one killer. Let's look. If we had anything else that was killing people across the fucking world, I mean by the millions each year, if we had anything else, whether it be fucking soda or something that you breathe, anything, we would try to put a stop to it. But not cigarettes. Oh no, not the smokes. We gotta have our Marlboro in parliaments. But you know what? I'm better than that. I'm a better person than that. And I'm not going to allow my children to have to suffer through what I suffer through every day. So I'm going to quit this addiction to cigarettes. And it will happen. I have quit. But I'm going to continue this journey. And I'm not going to look back. Alright? And you know what it is. And you know who it is. It's LordTool out this motherfucker like a motherfucking boss. Holla at your boy.